everybody, welcome back to Daily Easy English Expression, the podcast. Today's expression is brought to you by LME. I'll talk about that a little bit later. Today's expression is great. To weasel out of something. To weasel out of something. Now, a weasel is an animal. Do a Google search, W-E-A-S-E-L, and you'll see the animal, and actually, it's kind of cute. I think it's kind of cute. But the weasel has a bad image or a bad reputation. And the idea is a weasel can move kind of like a snake, and it can steal farmers' chickens and eggs and stuff like that. This is the idea of a weasel. So the weasel doesn't have a very good reputation in America. Now that's a picture of a weasel. So if we call a person a weasel, is that a good thing or a bad thing? No, it's not a good thing. Well, today it's a phrasal verb, to weasel out of something. So like a weasel moving like a snake out of something. And the situation is there's a responsibility. There's a job. Maybe it's some work on Saturday, or it's some extra homework, or it's giving your friend a ride to the airport, or your friend is moving his house and you're supposed to help your friend. But at the last minute, you don't want to do it. You don't want to do the extra work. You don't want to help your friend. You love your friend, but you don't want to work. You find an excuse so that you don't have to do it. This is weaseling out of something. It's finding some stupid excuse so that you don't have to do some extra work. And sometimes people just weasel out of regular work. Do you weasel out of work, huh? If your mom says or your wife says, you need to wash the dishes. Actually, she'd probably say, you need to wash the dishes. And you say, yes, Mom, but you never do because you were doing homework. Yes, you had very important homework to do, so you couldn't wash the dishes. Now, as a student, that's a pretty good excuse. But what about as an adult? What kind of excuses do you make when you weasel out of things? Let's check out the dialogue. Where were you yesterday?
Oh, I hate company picnics. I stayed home.
Oh, how'd you weasel out?
I told the boss my daughter was sick.
Yeah. A lot of people use their family as an excuse to get out of work. And this is a terrible excuse, but in America, one of the most common family excuses that we use in order to weasel out of things is, my grandmother died. Yeah. Nobody is going to argue with you. It's your grandmother. We love our grandmothers. But if your grandmother is alive and you have used her death as an excuse, I think that is really horrible. Me, I never used that as an excuse. Seriously, I never used my grandmother as an excuse. What do? I think my most common weasel excuse is I'm feeling sick. Yeah, I think that's it. My stomach hurts. Even as an adult, even as an old guy, oh man, I'm really sorry, I'm really sick. My mom wants to have dinner on Monday. Oh Mom, I'm really sorry, I'm not feeling well. I'm feeling pretty sick. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay home. Yeah, sorry about that. Of course, when I have dinner at my mom's home, I should wash their dishes. And I don't like to wash dishes. No. Dishes and Coach Shane, not friends. Now think about it. We all have weaseled out of something. What was the last thing you weaseled out of? tell us, and also tell us what your excuse was. Leave a message down below. It's so interesting to see everybody's comments. Check out that dialogue 3 more times. Where were you yesterday?
Oh, I hate company picnics. I stayed home.
Oh, how'd you weasel out?
I told the boss my daughter was sick.
Where were you yesterday?
Oh, I hate company picnics. I stayed home.
Oh, how'd you weasel out?
I told the boss my daughter was sick.
Where were you yesterday?
Oh, I hate company picnics. I stayed home.
Oh, how'd you weasel out?
I told the boss my daughter was sick.
I'm serious. I love reading your comments. It's really difficult answering them these days. Incredibly busy. Actually, right now I'm kind of taking a couple days off, so this is a recorded message. But why am I taking a short vacation? Because in March, the beginning of March, is the beginning of 3 years. Our 3rd year is beginning this March. 3rd year of what? Of what? Of DDM. Daily Dictation members. And it's fantastic. We have several members who have been with me for the whole time. Actually, about 50% have been with me 2 years already, and we're going into our 3rd year. It's so exciting. DDM, it's a class that teaches you listening skills and pronunciation. We have weekly meetings where we can talk and you guys can ask questions. I can hear your pronunciation. We have different levels of DDM. DDM Live, which has live meetings every 2 weeks. DDM VIP, which is full right now, but it's weekly. DDM Light, which is just 1 lesson a week. Very good for the busy person. And DDM Open, which is self-study, 8 lessons a month, and you can study at your own speed, whatever you want. They're so great. They're excellent classes. And people who join, they enjoy the classes and they stay because they know that DDM, mastering English, is not a 3-month project. It's not a 6-month project. It's something you need to continue to do. But DDM is fun. It's exciting. Every class is different. Once again, if you're in DDM Live or DDM VIP, we get to hang out together and talk and discuss our assignments. And the other students, DDM Light, DDM Open, they have many hangouts. We have Coach Miguel, who has, I think he's got 5 or 6 hangouts every week. So there's always something happening in the DDM community. And we want you to join. Join now. I'm serious. Join now. It's a perfect time to join because in March 2nd actually, this is 2015, March 2nd, we start completely fresh with new comedies, new news, new everything. It's fantastic. I want you to join DDM. And please, this is part of the business that Coach Shane does. We don't have many members, so get in at the beginning. That's the time to join. My cats are going crazy. So, how do you do this? Just go here, www.letsmasterenglish.com, and you'll see our website. It's still developing, but you'll see join classes, and if you click there, it's got all the DDM classes, and it has PERF. PERF is our speaking class. Oh, in March, PERF, starting in March, we'll have a live class. Every month there will be a live class. Unbelievable. DDM classes, PERF classes, they're all right there. Go check it out. Now is the time to join because come March 2nd, things will be changing. So do it now. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.